kicker position has been the most consistent thing that the Minnesota Vikings have ever had, at least as long as I've been following this team for 21 years anyway, in which the consistency itself has been a consistent pain in the ass in big games. I wasn't around for the Gary Anderson missed kick in the NFC Championship game in 98. I became a Vikings fan in 2000. Blair Walsh. I mean, my God, wide left. Think about it. You're down 10-9 with 26 seconds left to go in regulation to attempt a 27-yard field goal to essentially win the game. Well, you know what? He was the only reason the Vikings had a chance in the first place. He made the only points for the Vikings in that game, making 3 field goals prior, and that's great. But, bro, we are talking about a 27-yard field goal. For a professional football kicker, that's the equivalent of a fast break open court layup. And the only way I can describe how I felt watching wide left happen in real time is, and this may sound like I'm going in different directions, but I promise I'm going to circle it back. I used to train in MMA at a Gracie gym in Virginia before I moved to California. And I remember I was sparring with this one dude. I'm right-handed, so I went for a cross, and I completely missed. So I protected my face, keep the shoulders up, but all of this is exposed. Dude did a sidestep, switched his knees, gave me a right knee to the gut, and oh my God, everything went gray. I felt sick to my stomach. I was just out of it. That's how I felt watching Blair Walsh in the wide left. Everything went gray, felt sick to my stomach. I could hear the sound of commentators talking, but I didn't know what they were saying. Are you fucking kidding me? You missed that? Kai Forbath, in the 2017 divisional round game against the Saints, made a clutch 53-yard field goal with, a minute and a half left to go up 23-21? That rarely, if ever, happens for us. A big kick in a big game made for the Vikings? Oh, my God. Kai Forbath was tough for the Minnesota Vikings. Rick Spielman, that following offseason, we don't care. Let's draft Daniel Carlson. All right, well, in week 2, 2018, at Green Bay, Carlson missed 3 of his 4 field goal attempts, 2 of which were in overtime, being the primary factor for why the Vikings couldn't win, instead ended up with a tie against the Green Bay Packers. Vikings, they cut Daniel Carlson after that game. Vikings traded for Corey Vedvik. Oh, my God, what a shit show that was. Last year, 2020, Dan Bailey took a dump on any chance of the Vikings being able to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road. I hate that this is a thing for this franchise. I hate that I have to routinely talk about kickers. And with that said, I present to you 2 kickers that are going to battle it out in training camp, starting with rookie kicker Riley Patterson out of Memphis. After making 92% of his field goal attempts his junior year, last year, his senior year, he fell off the face of the earth, making just 68% of his attempts. What could go wrong? But you know what? It's all right. It's all right, folks. No need to stress out because we have a veteran presence at kicker to be our safety blanket in case the rookie kicker doesn't work out. And I'm, of course, talking about Greg Joseph, who last attempted a field goal kick in 2018. My God. As much as the Vikings have improved their roster, which they absolutely have, as much as they should have high expectations for themselves, we're talking about yet again another potential shit show at kicker. Everything else for this team could go absolutely right, but it can all fall apart at any time because of kickers in big games. Why? Why does that always happen to this team? Why do insurance companies have no problem collecting monthly payments from you, but when it's time for them to do their job and protect you, hey, you remember that thing I've been paying for? We hope it would never happen, but it did. It's time for you to come and take a look at it. Yeah, we'll send someone out in about 5 to 10 business years. Really? Why do people not know how to walk around with shopping carts at Costco? This happens all the time with this team. I hate talking about kickers. There's a saying that goes about life. Oh, life isn't easy. Life, it's going to be hard. Okay, that's fine, but does life really have to be this hard? That's wild, man. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.